Garki Hospital, built and owned by the Federal Territory Administration, the FCT administration had fully managed the hospital until 2007 when it sought a new private management. And after a transparent and competitive bidding process, a concession agreement between the FCT administration and owners of Nisa Premier, one of the top-ranked hospitals in Nigeria, was signed.
And then, of course, this is an attempt to see whether if the private and public sector can get together and provide services to the people of the quality at a price that they can afford.
Right, Garki Hospital was the very first government-owned hospital in the FCT. And there was a crippling strike in the FCT. And the then FCT Minister, His Excellency Malam El-Rufai, thought it wise to be able to concession one of the government-owned hospitals to be privately managed. The purpose of this was, at strike periods, you will certainly have one government-owned hospital that will be able to provide services for residents of the FCT.
This partnership has championed revolutionary changes here in terms of quality of care given. The hospital is a model with more than 100 beds, and it has set the pace in both general and medical care in Nigeria.
Secondary care services have actually improved. And what we do see is that virtually all the services that should be provided in a secondary healthcare facility are being provided in Garki Hospital, and that also efficiently.
It's been all right. I like the facility, I like the environment, and I like the doctors. They are friendly, they engage with you, they take their time with patients one-on-one. I think that's very commendable.
Nigerians collectively spend $1 billion yearly to get medical care abroad, and for those who cannot afford to travel, rely on the country's healthcare facilities in their only option. Public-private partnerships in Nigeria are regulated by the Infrastructure Regulatory Committee. Like many other concessioned government establishments, Garki Hospital has scored great success, providing an alternative that inspires confidence and is worthy of emulation.
Those guys are lifesavers. Their attitude towards our work is powerful. Most times we always come here at night, at midnight, 11, 12, 1 a.m. And I remember one of those nights, you see the way these guys were running around, making sure that if not because we came to Garki that night, I would have lost my wife, honestly, because she was like almost dying. You do get, and I really thumb up for those guys at the A&E.
For procedures as complicated as open heart surgeries, kidney transplant, IVF, and many others, Garki Hospital has become a preferred option here in Nigeria and other neighboring countries, with huge success rate that puts many more government hospitals in line for private management. Cynthia, Prime News, Nigeria.